Welcome to this week's energy forecast for the week of November the 19th through till November the 25th. I'm Rachel Thompson-Phillips, the creator of the BEYOU Oracle cards, which I will be using for this week's energy forecast. This week's main overall theme is about learning to reclaim your own personal power, stepping into your own power, and this is how the cards offer guidance on how to do that. As you can see, Monday and Tuesday is the card of strength. The Wednesday through till Friday is the card of contentment, and Saturday and Sunday is the card of transformation. Monday and Tuesday card is called the card of strength. It was the card that I originally wanted to call spunk, because about learning to step into our own personal power is about learning to come to a place of total acceptance of who you are. That place where you don't need confirmation, recognition, or any validation from anything outside of your own self. Don't get me wrong, it's really nice when other people acknowledge that. But if first you don't acknowledge that within your own self, it's not going to make any difference what anyone says to you. This is a moment that we are always continuing to learn, grow, and evolve and up level to that new beautiful version of yourself. So my suggestion for Monday and Tuesday would be able to go in and ask yourself, what is it that you need to be able to let go of to step beautifully into that place of acceptance and that new version of you that is wanting to come through? And just allow yourself to just sit in that question and see what answer comes up for you. It may be something around the lines of forgiveness. It could be learning to believe in yourself, tapping into that confidence, backing yourself. It could be needing to make more time to prioritize to self-care and look after yourself. Sometimes it can just be to be still and sit in the quietness and just be present. It will be very different for every single person, but this is where we need to be able to learn to honor the journey that each individual is on. So that's in Monday and Tuesday as the guidance to be able to help you step in and reclaim your own personal power. Wednesday through till Friday is the card of contentment. When you've come up with the answer, or not so much when you've come up with, when you have allowed the answer to come to the surface and be able to explore that means for you, it's not about delving in and looking at all the layers and so forth. A lot of the time it's just a matter of having that awareness to what it is that is wanting to help you crack open up that heart of yours so that you can step into that beautiful new version of yourself. And when we understand what it is that is trying to reveal itself to us, it allows us to be able to step into a space of pure contentment, that level of acceptance. And when we move into that space of contentment, to me, combined with the card of strength, is about being able to emanate that internal spunk. Each and individual person has their own gorgeous light that shines when they are radiating the most level of confidence within their own self. And as you radiate that level of confidence out, that has that beautiful element of stepping into your own internal spunk. You showing up at the best version of your own self. You being completely contented with who you are. You learning to love. I mean, we talk about that we should love ourselves, but for some people that's very difficult. So even just learning to like the person that you are is a major step forward in moving towards the direction of learning to love yourself. So if you're not at that level where you can say, hey, I do love myself, then be okay to just start with learning to like the person that you are. That's dramatically going to improve your levels of self-belief within your own self. Come Saturday and Sunday, the card of transformation comes up, and that also indicates that through that one defining question of asking what is it that is needing to come to the surface to help you crack open up your heart and step into that space of learning to love and accept yourself, is going to put you on this beautiful journey of transformation. Because when we understand what it is that our soul is trying to guide us, then we can drop and allow those layers of conformity, those layers that have been bound tight to us, those layers of expectation of the person that we think that we need to be, that is sometimes being shaped through family, life situations, events, the whole coot and caboodle. All of that can help shape the person that you are. And then as you move through this up-leveling process, you actually start eradicating and dropping away some of those layers. And that is what that one question is going to set you on a beautiful journey of learning to just let some of those layers go without needing to hold on to them, without having to explore them. Sometimes that very beautiful moment of going, this is what my soul is guiding me, allows you to step into that space and go, hey, this is where I want to be, and this is where I'm going to put my focus. I'm not going to keep spending all of my time in my past reminiscing over old situations, old past pains. I mean, if that is how you wish to explore, then please feel that. If that's what you feel attuned to, then please do that. But also understand that sometimes we can come to that really clear space in ourselves where we just go, you know what, enough is enough. Show me what you want me to let go of, and I will happily just drop those emotional baggage and just keep walking on my pathway of continuing to learn to grow into the person that I am here to discover, and the person that I am learning to like, and the person that I am growing into the variation of loving what I see and feel and know within my own self. And that in itself is transformation when we understand where our soul is calling us and guiding us to. So this week is amazing. There's so much wisdom and insight and aha moments. And sometimes those aha moments can come more of a bit of a what the sort of moment. But it's regardless how it shows up, embrace it. Allow yourself to be mindful that as sometimes when we go on these up-leveling processes, that we can shrink our energy in and feel very, what I call prickly and sensitive, where we've brought our energy in that far as a defense mechanism because we're shedding away so many layers, that we can become very hypersensitive. So this is important to catch yourself out if you're finding that you are moving into that prickly space. Take a moment, reset your energy, expand it, breathe into it, and trust that you are exactly where you need to be in your journey for what is about to unfold. But also give yourself permission to just simply drop all that no longer needs to be a part of your journey at this point. Because remember, the lighter you become, the more full you become with more happiness, more joy, more excitement, more enthusiasm for the simple things in life. Sometimes I find as humans, we manage to take the simple very things and complicate the goddamn crap out of them. And therefore we move into a state of being even more stressed out than what we originally started with. This is this moment to also bring that awareness to, if you are becoming hypersensitive, go in and do some self-care. Check in with that one defining question and ask yourself, because you may find the moment that you start moving through one layer, it can quicken that process. And then all of a sudden the soul shows you something else that it's trying to help you grow into. So embrace what is being shown to you, and remember that you are growing into the embodiment of your truest form. So take care. Much love to you all, and have a fabulous, fabulous week.